Alright, and we're back with more SimCity 4. And you should all know what's coming up next. I'm going to go ahead and expand here. Not really certain how I'm going to do that. I think this bridge is what I want to go ahead and run across the water. A friend of mine's now playing Spiral Knight, so you can admire that. Alright, what bridge to select? Looks like we can't do another one of these. Don't have enough room. I want something interesting here. Ooh, that was kind of interesting. I think I like the look of this one. I'm feeling this one today. Large steel arch. Holy shit. I really need to install that again, don't I? That slope mod, because this is just stupid. You really want to drive up... I mean, that's almost 90 degrees. That is so close. I mean, going down it would be fun. But going up it? No, 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 no. That's death right there. That will kill you. But alright. We got that across. Now, the reason why I say I have to expand both at the same time is because I need a lot of services here. I'll go ahead and expand this straight across. I'm going to go ahead and expand this straight across. And then this gets a little bit different. I think I'm going to go ahead and do something like... maybe here? And I'll have to figure out what goes in there, I don't know. I probably have gifts, right? Let's figure out some gifts to put in there before I do all this. Yeah, but let's spend more money. That's a good idea. Alright. Screw the gifts. We have nothing right now. My statue, that's really about it. So... worship. Go ahead. Go get your worshiping on. And this can go pretty much straight across to here. And up to here. I turned my microphone volume up. Hopefully I sound a little bit better. I forgot completely that I was coming through soft in some of my previous episodes. Sorry about that. Might be coming through soft in this one too. So, sorry about that as well. Let's just go ahead and fit in some resis. Alright, and on this side, I guess. I think I might actually leave this to be an avenue. How many is that? That's 4, isn't it? These stupid slopes. Kinda hard to judge what's what. See, that's 3. That was 2, sorry. That's 3. Now they should go across, just like that, all happy-dory. And something like that, I guess. Of course, we'll be needing more commercial. And you know where the commercial's going. I'm keeping this pattern for now. I'm gonna break it up, obviously, and put in different things eventually. But the important thing about starting out your city is just getting out something nice and stable. That way, if something really goes wrong, you can just say, alright, I'm gonna bulldoze everything I just did, and get my money back from what I had previously. And that'll help you out a lot. Alright, that's a lot of commercial. Tell you what, let's go ahead and put this sideways. There you go. You know what, let's put these guys sideways too. Just for a change of pace. What do you say? There we go. Just to do something a little bit different. But yes, as you can see, my civics do not reach this far. I could put in a small PD, that would work, but even this reaches farther. So everything in this circle I want to create. Because that's how you pay for stuff. If I were to just go over here somewhere, make a single house and put a police station over there, well, if I keep that up, I'm going to be going into the red really, really, really fast. I don't want to do that. That strikes me as a bad idea. Alright, so we have a thing there. We're going to be needing another one over here, I think. And let's just go ahead and say... well, that worked out. There we go. And then... another bridge? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea at all. Let's put in a residential first. And we'll worry about the bridge. So that's 3, yeah. That's all 360. Oops, shoot. Ah, double shoot. There we go. That music sounds pretty loud. Now, if I go ahead and do... Bridgie Mc... oh, what the... yeah. Holy crap, that's huge. You're not gonna let me do that, are you? That's too large. There's no way. Yeah, look at that. I can't make a bridge that big. Nothing will let me do that, I don't think. Yeah, shoot. That is just entirely too far away. No matter how many times I try to do it, it will not let me. That is just way too big for a bridge. Because that terrain type is all wrong, I think. Well, what if I were to cheat that? What if I were to take the leveler and go down a bit on this? Just as a little experiment. Just as an experiment. Yeah, not gonna work. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Okay, so I can't have a bridge there. That is most irritating. Unless I can do the same thing over here. Yeah, go straight across. And go smooth, 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 smooth. Doot, 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 doot. It's just too large, yeah. It's just never gonna work. Yeah, never gonna work. Never gonna work. Though it says the terrain. It gives me terrain issues. Failed smoothing terrain. You see that? Curious. Yeah, failed smoothing terrain. Failed smoothing terrain. But that works. Alright, whatever. It's just too far away, I guess. Well, shoot. Cannot place on this terrain type. Darn it. It's still because of this. I should really, you know, edit all of this out and being stupid. No, it's just not gonna work. Past this point, it looks like it just gets too large. And I can't have a bridge. Alright. How about something else then? What about trains? Can they go across there? They can go across there. How about single roads? Alright, so it really is some weird, crappy terrain issue. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Growl. Let's go ahead and literally smooth the bejeebus out of this. There, that's all nice and smooth. We're gonna go all the way across here, nice straight line. And we're gonna smooth all of this. This is nice and smooth. So now you're gonna be like my bro, right? You're gonna just go, I can make a bridge there. Oh my god, I got it. Let's do this one again. That's good, I like that. Took forever, but we got it. That's the important thing. Then we're gonna go ahead and run all this across. And run this up. Alrighty then. Now, I am forgetting something important. I was gonna actually run a train there for a particular reason. I'm going to put it somewhere else now, I guess. Maybe I'll have to have a line here going across. Maybe down here? I don't know. I'll think about that later, I guess. For now, let's just get this working. I want to get this working. We going to work it. But yes, it's September now. Summer is coming to an end. Soon it will be the first day of autumn. Well, by soon I mean the end of the month, but, you know. Kinda soon. So I hope you all had a good summer. I know few people who watch my videos either went somewhere, vacationing or camping or something. Hope you guys were able to as well. I unfortunately was not. I was pretty much stuck around working all summer. Maybe in the winter I'll be able to play. Speaking of being able to play, one thing I really would like to do is get a new graphics card. Been dying to do that. I have to before Skyrim comes out. I am a complete Elder Scrolls nut. I love the Elder Scrolls series. I can't wait to play it. Is that going to be enough for what I'm doing? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and keep this to a minimum. Because I haven't really expanded that much. And I know I need to put in stuff that I don't like. Yes, another hospital, but I'm defunding the crap out of it, as you can see. Our expenses went over, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. This people is screwed. They have no medical, they have no school either. They're gonna have to just grin and bear it for the moment, because I don't care. That's not gonna reach no matter what I do. Aside that other cheaty hospital or school that I used to use. But I don't. Shoot. Alright, so we need to make 600... Yeah, this isn't gonna be enough. I'm in trouble. I'm in so much trouble. I don't think I built enough for the hell to actually be able to use the civics effectively. But we'll find out in a minute, won't we? Yes, we will. Now, fair warning to you guys. I will just go ahead and tell you right. That was 5, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. Fair warning. My waterway is going to turn freaking pitch black at this point. I mean, you can already see it happening, and it's gonna get worse in a moment. Oh, is it gonna get worse? Now, a lot of people who are watching me do this are going to be complaining. They've actually been complaining all throughout my series. Not in the comments, but in private messages. They've been telling me, look, SimCity wasn't meant for this. You're not supposed to separate things as you're doing. And I know, I'm not. What they really want you to do is make, like, this block residential, commercial, industrial, residential, commercial, industrial, over and over and over and over again. They cite that as the reason why I'm having traffic issues. And I understand that some crazy people actually calculated what the most optimum placement for everything is. And you might come as a surprise, but I'm not that anal about this game. I really am not. So I just kind of struggle through it, and hope what I'm doing is something the game will at least marginally, oh shit, at least, dang it, you, at least marginally allow me to do, maybe, if I like give it lots of flowers and promise to love it forever. Let's turn on the switch and see what happens. I'm losing 700 a month. Come on. 400 a month. Power, I should have known better. Speaking of power. Power doop. Go guys. Give me the monies. Oh. Looks like we're good to go. You guys are unfortunate anyway, so I'm gonna put a graveyard over your house. You guys didn't really have much in the way of coverage anyway, so I'm sure you don't care too much about that. Looks like we're doing pretty well here. I mean, they're growing and we have actual money. Now they're growing up higher, we've got some medium wealth coming in. Ignoring all of that crap because it costs a lot. Shut up. I'm making money. If I'm not in the red, then I don't care. You can just keep your opinion wherever you want it. Just away from me. Ooh, free stuff. We fracking love free stuff. Here we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Making 1,000 extra. That's good. That is good. Some high wealth moving in too. On Secret Time, I actually plan on making a high wealth block in my city. It's going to be primarily just for high wealth. I think I know how to swing that. It'll be like this section here, somewhere else, being just high wealth. It'll be like a, I don't know, little posh end of town. Getting a lot of gifts now, because our population's spiking over 23k. We've got some issues with, yeah, we got some issues with, commute times. That's to be expected, especially when you don't have, subways in yet. Ooh, water. I forgot to put that in, too. Shoot. Water, water everywhere. So says me. It looks like I don't see any Zots, any no-job Zots here yet. One popped up for a minute there, but it looks like it changed its mind awfully quick. Simulator probably found another way for them to get to work. That's fine, that's fine. No, maybe not. We're playing whack-a-mole. Alright, G, where you be going, yo? You're going over here, you're making around, and over this way, and... why are you doing this? Holy Christ, man. That is a pretty far way to go for a job. Not gonna lie. It's a pretty long commute. That is a pretty long commute. I can fix that later with, stuff. I intend to put a railing station, like, here somewhere. So they can zip across the water faster and then take a subway over here. I think this is going to be a subway is going to be its own self-contained network, and I'm going to have another self-contained subway network here, and they won't crisscross. They'll take roads to get around, or not roads to get around, trains or avenues to get around, and then they'll hop on the nearest thing and zoom elsewhere. But for the moment, I'm happy. This guy, I'll deal with him eventually. We'll deal with that. No problems at all. Still making money, not quite over 1,000, yeah. Casino, we don't need one yet, they'll put in eventually. But I like where we are right now, my expansion paid off. I intend to do it over here as well. I'm going to expand outwards on both sides simultaneously. And I'll do that in the next episode of SimCity 4. And Mutant.